Black Adam versus Dracula. Now, this is actually a pretty interesting fight, in my opinion, considering these are some of my top few favorite characters in their respective verses. By the way, I am doing a Grimlock What If story coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that, as well as a Rayquaza versus what's his name again, Silver Surfer matchup coming up. So again, stay tuned for those. So starting off, let's talk about the scaling, and we're gonna start with off with Black Adam. Black Adam is easily, I would have to say, above Superman, if not flat out above multiple incarnations of the league. Even if they have the theme, people like Dr. Fate and Etrigan, he would still be above them. And here's why, right? So he's already fought Superman to the point where, Superman and him, Superman was going all out. He wasn't, and Black Adam won that encounter because, he just wasn't trying and really didn't want the fight in general. But here's the thing. He also fought against and beat Zandoff one-on-one, despite the fact that Zandoff was amped by Dr. Fate's helmet. Now, Zandoff is a being that needed Superman and Dr. Fate to defeat him last time. Zandoff also possessed his body using Black Adam's powers. The possession did not give any amps towards Black Adam. And Black Adam was able to one-shot Dr. Fate and Etrigan together. Etrigan and Dr. Fate actually tag-teamed them, and he won that. With Black Adam's, using Black Adam's body and using Black Adam's lightning abilities. So again, Black Adam should be relatively above Superman in every category except for speed. Alright? Now is durability. Black Adam has taken attacks from every hero on Earth, from the Teen Titans like Donna Troy. Donna Troy is mainly around Wonder Woman's level. She's actually been able to fight against a futuristic version of herself that was capable of beating up Wally West and Tempest, who actually scaled to her. But you can actually say she's above that due to the fact that she was able to beat this futuristic version of herself. So that was pretty simple and pretty easy. He's also been able to take attacks from the Justice Society, a team that had Alan Scott and Power Girl. Alan Scott has been known to one-shot Kryptonians, even taking attacks from the likes of Green Lanterns like Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. We actually seen how Hal Jordan is actually capable of going toe-to-toe with General Zod in his second round when he's prepared for a Kryptonian. And albeit Zod was holding back here, you can still see that Hal was actually putting up a good fight and actually damaging him with his constructs. Even Kyle Rayner, who was powered up by Hal Jordan's ring, was actually able to give General Zod a decent fight, despite the fact, again, Kyle had no control of himself, but he did his very best to actually attack and damage Zod. He's also been able to take hits from Amazo, who had the powers of the Justice League at that time. This will include Superman, Wonder Woman. Let's see, we have a couple other members: Red Tornado, Firestorm, and more. Okay, he's also been able to take hits from Shazam, someone who's relative to Superman, even you could actually say equal to Superman in everything. I would even say speed here, considering the fact that he's been able to keep up with Wally West here. As for speed, Black Adam is easily faster than light to immeasurable speeds here. Black Adam has been able to blitz characters like Wonder Woman and Superman, has been able to routinely blitz Captain Marvel or Shazam if you want to. He's been able to repeatedly do that on multiple occasions here, and Shazam has been known to outrace Wonder Woman, someone who DC thinks is faster than the likes of Godspeed, who's been shown to be relative to people like Flash and Reverse Flash before. So again, it's very, very contentious why, if you want to believe that DC speeds chart, because, Shazam is actually barely faster than Kid Flash, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. But again, Black Adam routinely blitzes these characters and actually should be one of the fastest in the verse here. Okay. In terms of hand-to-hand combat, Black Adam is ridiculously skilled, having thousands of years under his belt here since the ancient times of Egypt, where he was a slave. Black Adam has been able to, is known for being a great hand-to-hand combatant, actually using the majority of his skill to take down characters, even being able to match Orion, who's trained in New God hand-to-hand combat. He's been able to routinely outclass Superman in a hand-to-hand fight here using his skill. He's actually been able to beat up on Wonder Woman for a good period of time, and Wonder Woman has been trained since birth in her Amazonian martial arts here.
Black Adam has even used his skill to just straight up outclass Shazam like it's like it's honestly like it's nothing. Yeah, so honestly, so Black Adam is a very experienced and very diverse hand to hand combatant. Okay, so yeah, I would have to say that Black Adam routinely shows that he's a very powerful physical threat here. In terms of hacks, Black Adam he pretty much uses his lightning. I'm not gonna get into his gods or whatever because again, Black Adam is pretty wise and pretty smart as well. Actually being able to outsmart and outmaneuver the Justice Society, even knowing who to take out first based on their power sets and power levels. So again, Black Adam's no joke. I don't think we need to even cover that if Black Adam, is, in any form or shape a joke when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, right? In terms of hacks, he has powerful lightning. Like I said earlier, Zandoff used him to one-shot Dr. Fate and Etrigan. And Dr. Fate and Etrigan are actually pretty durable to the point you can consider them universal to like multiversal. Etrigan has been able to take hits from Superman and actually laugh at them. Again, I would say Etrigan, could be considerably more powerful than Superman, and has actually been able to punt Superman to the moon before. And you have the same thing with Doctor Fate, who's been able to take attacks from Superman and multiple other characters, including including Zandoff himself, who's above that. He's even going toe to toe with the Empty Hand, being able to use his lightning to hurt him, I believe. This is for Death of Just League, so I'm kind of speculating right now, but it is confirmed that he goes toe to toe with the Empty Hand along with Hawkgirl. And apparently, by the other leaks and stuff I really won't get into, it seems that he actually is capable of beating the Empty Hand with her help, or in the other way around, because Black Adam is consistently able to hurt beings like the Spectre. So yeah, I think that should wrap up Black Adam. He's even used his lightning to hurt and pretty much one shot Martian Manhunter, which is absolutely ridiculous. So on to Dracula, right? Dracula, believe it or not, is probably one of the most powerful Marvel villains out there. I mean, currently he's kind of settled down himself and become a more of a king type figure. But again, I do have to say that Dracula is still one of the most powerful villains in the Marvel universe. So we'll be using classic days to current Dracula. So the feats I'll be naming are pretty consistent for him in his, in his excuse me, pretty much consistent in his entirety. So let's begin here. So to start off, Dracula. Dracula is physically one of the strongest Marvel villains out there, consistently above the likes of Apocalypse, who routinely embarrasses Thor from childhood to even adulthood. So I do have to say that Apocalypse is also capable of apparently killing a Celestial and using and pretty much wearing that kind of armor. He's actually done this on multiple occasions to the point where he can simply stare and uses hypnosis to subdue Apocalypse, which is actually pretty impressive because Apocalypse is a Phoenix level threat, considering the fact that he's capable of taking down entire X-Men teams, including Jean Grey, who's around the same level as the Phoenix itself. He's also capable of one-shotting, if not flat out throwing Colossus around like a football. Colossus, believe it or not, would scale to the Thing, and Marvel has actually confirmed this on 3 separate occasions during the Classic Days run. The Thing during his Classic Days was still capable of going toe to toe with a Savage Hulk, even winning a couple times. And if you've seen current comics, he's been able to use his skill and his strength level to even knock out an immortal Hulk. Now, this Hulk wasn't mind controlled, at least not fully. This Hulk was fully aware that the Puppet Master was using him to attack the Thing and was actually enjoying it and was actually going with the flow of it. And in all honesty, Hulk knew exactly what he was doing. So again, I do have to say here that he wasn't fully mind controlled, or you can't really use mind control as an excuse here, because the Thing still managed to knock out the Hulk. Dracula has been also routinely shown that he's above characters like Werewolf by Night, who's actually been able to go toe to toe with the Hulk on multiple occasions. This to the point where Werewolf by Night has actually choked out the Hulk in a headlock, has also been able to subdue him on multiple occasions, even taking on people and things like Grey Hulk like it's absolutely nothing. So I do have to say here that the that's pretty consistent for Werewolf by Night. In terms of, oh, he's also been able to pimp slap Silver Surfer, a bloodlust Silver Surfer, and treat him like a baby. Yeah, it's crazy. Even been able to go toe to toe with Thor. He's also been able to, he has magical axes to the point where he can overpower Doctor Strange, and this was classic Doctor Strange, who has magic capable of subduing the in-betweener. Can actually make magical constructs capable of holding the Hulk when he's actually trying to get out of them. And the Hulk is, again, this is classic days, however, and he wasn't able to get out of these handcuffs until Doctor Strange said, "Okay, you're good to go now. All right, you're good. Yeah. So yeah, since you're good now, yeah, we can let you go. Yeah, you're good." He's also been able to routinely use his magic to subdue Doctor Strange, even being able to fight against the likes of Damian Hellstrom, who has Hell Lord magic, or is a beyond the likes of a Hell Lord. Damian Hellstrom is capable of subduing Dormammu, and even being able to fight against the likes of Blackheart, who had just taken down an Avengers team. So again, I really don't see why Dracula isn't really consistent in that department as well. He also has durability, capable of taking attacks from Thor and Silver Surfer, and routinely has speed of reacting to the likes of Mjolnir, who's been shown to be faster than Silver Surfer, even when Silver Surfer is trying. And finally, he's been able to have hypnosis and telepathy, capable of mind controlling Storm despite her telepathic resistance. Same with Wolverine. Okay. He's even being able to overpower beings such as Captain Britain with his telepathy, even controlled the likes of Lilith, who is the mother of all monsters, even being able to harm Silver Surfer and cause him discomfort despite his incredible telepathic resistance. So that covers them both. Now let's get into this fight here. Now this is actually pretty interesting, but let's really break down who takes each category. I think Black Adam is easily stronger than Dracula, and this is consistent as well. Now, if you guys want me to get into it, Black Adam versus Thor, I would say Black Adam, even if Thor is going all out, if they both are going all out with their pure physical strength, I do have to say that Black Adam is stronger than Thor. It's just a little, it's more consistent for Black Adam to take on superhero teams than Thor. Now you can say, oh well, he can scale to character A, who's been able to take on the Avengers. But the thing is, the Avengers team that was taking on, characters like the Hulk, would actually be able to subdue Thor because they have Thor level characters, if not slightly stronger characters, Hercules, on that team. So in all honesty, I do have to say here that Black Adam is consistently stronger than Dracula, but it's not by an extreme margin. It's a noticeable margin, but not by an extreme one. In terms of durability, I think Dracula takes that, has a more potent healing factor as well. He's been able to regenerate from literally a corpse and just come right back like it's nothing. So again, I do have to say here that Dracula does take the edge here, especially in regenerative factor and durability. But Black Adam again is no slouch. He should have the same durability, if not if not massively superior to the likes of Superman and Shazam, considering he could take magical lightning from Doctor Fate and laugh it off. So again, I do have to say here that it's again pretty consistent for him to take attacks from the likes of characters on this caliber. It's really not too much. Sorry, it's really not too much to say that. In terms of speed, I do have to say, again, Black Adam does take that. But this is probably more of an equal department considering the fact that Dracula has better reactive speed and Black Adam definitely has better raw speed. Possibly they're both equal in combat speed because they're able to react to things far faster than them. Black Adam has reacted to speedsters like Jay Garrick and an attack that was actually able to, take down Wally West before he could react, which is actually pretty impressive. But Dracula, it seems to be more consistent that he's able to dodge and react to characters massively faster than light and massively faster than him. Considering that Thor's hammer is again faster than Silver Surfer, and he's been able to clown a bloodlusted Silver Surfer with his speed and his shape shifting abilities. Okay. So when it comes down to it, I do have to say that when it comes down to it, I think Dracula wins here. and it's because of his magical hexes. His magical hexes are on par, if not superior, to a classic days Doctor Strange, who can affect fiends far beyond his capability and control here. And I think because of those magical hexes, it's gonna give him the edge over Black Adam. But again, it's not really a clear cut fight. It's like a 6.5 times out of 10 for Dracula, while Black Adam can definitely take the others if he gets in close and definitely remains close for the majority of that fight here. But anyway, you guys, I do think Dracula takes this with high difficulty. But let me know what you guys think down below. Please comment down below, like and subscribe and share with your friends. This is Legendary Ghidorah, and I will see you guys later for another video. Peace.